This is using commas part 2. This video will focus on using commas with introductory material. Here is your first example. After punching the alarm clock with his fist, Bill turned over and went back to sleep. Here we need a comma after fist because we have an introductory material before the main part of the sentence. Bill turned over and went back to sleep is the main part of our sentence, but we've got this phrase that is describing Bill after punching the alarm clock with his fist. We need that comma to set it off. Notice you would naturally pause there anyway. Here's another example. When the president entered, comma, the room became hushed. Here our introductory material, when the president entered. It's a separate part of the sentence. It needs to be set off with a comma. Another example. At first, putting extra hot pepper flakes on the pizza seemed like a good idea. Here we've just got a couple of words. It's not as long as what we had in the last two examples, but when you do have just a couple of words, you still need to put a comma after it. There's that example. Another time, when you have words like however, consequently, moreover, and those kinds of things, you need a comma after it. In this case, however, comma, I felt otherwise when flames seemed about to shoot out of my mouth. Now you give it a try. Feeling brave and silly at the same time, Tony volunteered to go on stage and help the magician. Where would you put the comma? If you said after time, you're correct. Feeling brave and silly at the same time is introductory material introducing Tony. Let's try another one. Because we got in line at dawn, we were among the first to get tickets for the concert. Where would you put the comma? If you said after dawn, you're correct. Because we got in line at dawn is an introductory clause that needs a comma after it. Now let me just point out that if that clause were at the end of the sentence, we were among the first to get tickets for the concert because we got in line at dawn, you would not need to put the comma. You only need it if it is beginning the sentence. Now some people think that you can't start a sentence with because it'll be incomplete. That's not true, as in this case. If you've got it as an introductory clause that's attached to a complete sentence, then it is okay to start a sentence with because. Here's one last for you to try. In fact, there was no way to keep the front door closed. Where would you put the comma? If you said after in fact, you are correct. And that concludes this lesson.